Hi guys.
Hello, everyone.
You guys know the drill. Let us know if you can hear us and if you
Yep.
can see us.
Audio check. And hopefully you guys are all as excited as we are
Yeah.
about the
Super
Harvest
excited.
Moon giveaway
Yeah.
tonight. So,
And I see Hoss is already in the house.
yep.
The person who we can all thank for getting this together. So big thank you, Hoss.
Yep. Awesome job putting
Yeah.
it together as always.
Always love this because then we get to reach out to community. We get to meet a lot of new people and we get to give away free stuff.
Yeah.
Which is super fun, especially because we have giving hearts. We are actually talking about servants' hearts on our way back from HOA because that was brought up a lot while we were there, is having the heart of a servant, which is to give, and we feel like that's kind of the heart that we have. We like to give. So, How is everyone doing this fabulous evening? I'm going to give us some time before we do drawing so that we let enough people come in.
Yep. We got a few to do tonight.
Yeah,
so
we're not just drawing one time.
Yeah.
Only one person will go to the grand drawing, but we're actually going to draw for 4 people who will get some things.
Yeah.
Get some things and stuff. So I saw Chrissy was in here from Paragon Ridge. Hello, Chrissy. Yes, we are worn out. We are very tired.
Still recovering a bit.
We're still recovering. It was so much fun, though. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
We are already planning for different meetups next year. We were super upset. We got to run into like Chip and Nicole from Hidden Oaks Homestead, and they have a Gulf Coast Homesteaders meetup coming up at the end of this. I feel it's the 24th. It's a Sunday. And we were really remiss because we actually have another trip coming up around that time, and we already took time off to go to this one.
Yeah.
So if we hadn't gone to HOA, we definitely would have gone over to Chip and Nicole's. And Rachel from Dusty Goat Homestead is also helping to host that.
Yeah.
We've got our ear like to the ground on that one because we're hoping that it goes really well so that they have it next year.
On the way back, I was like trying to talk to Ashley. Like, hey,
oh, can you guys see us? It looked like we went down for a second. Are we stuck?
I don't know. It looks like no.
Okay,
I think
we're
it looks
good.
like it back up.
Hello, Carlene Pope, Poppy Pope. I'm sorry if there's not 2 O's, so it's probably Poppy. Yeah. And Cindy Squirrel Off Grid. I love that name. Angie Rooker, Joe Mama. Hello, Crazy Life Homestead. Hiya.
Got everyone here. What's I saying? Who was that?
Your sound went crazy for a minute. You're 5 by 5 here. What is that? You're 5 by 5 here. You're back. Okay.
Yep.
What does that mean, Hoss? 5 by 5. What's that mean?
Cool code words.
I know. He's just down with all the slang.
But he's a teacher, so he has to know the slang.
He's immersed in that.
What's going on in his class?
Hello, Bruce. Mister, I'm going to comment the same on all the videos. How's we're back. Okay, good. Cool. Good. Hi,
Margie. Hello. So just heads up, for the prizes, Ashley did include a link to give a little bit of a
it's down in the description. And you guys will see this little fella come into our chat every now and then, Nightbot, and he'll probably tell you how wonderful you'd look in our swag if you wanted our merch. But that link will also take the winner to our merch shop.
Yep.
So for our drawing, we have several different types of designs at our merch shop. So we're going to be drawing 4 different times. The first 2 winners will be able to go to the site and pick out 2 stickers of their choosing. And the 3rd winner will be able to pick a hat, mug, or a bag. And then the 4th, the grand prize winner for us that goes on to Hoss's grand prize drawing will get whatever you want on the site.
Yep.
One item, whatever you want.
One free choice item.
Free choice item. And then from there, whoever wins the prize, I guess that would be a finalist.
Yep.
The finalist prize, the slot to go on to Hoss's drawing, will send your name over there. And for that, what we're actually going to do is we're probably going to do $25 to Amazon because it's super easy. I don't have to ship anything to you. You give me your account, I can go ahead and send it to you.
Yeah, we can get to Hoss
earlier. It can be all electronic, no paper, and he can know what we're going to do.
When is Hoss's drawing?
I think it's the 20th, right, Hoss? Is it
Correct
the 20th?
Us if it's not the 20th.
I have to let you know who the winner is by the 19th because you're actually filming the 19th and you're posting the video on the 20th.
Oh, look, it's Emma. Long time no see, Emma. So nice meeting up with her.
You're still on the road, my dear, aren't you? Poor thing. Emma was actually at HOA with us, and we thought our 7.5 hour drive was tough. And then she said, I'm driving 14.5 hours, and I'm not stopping. I'm doing it all one way, both days.
Yep. Yeah, she's got some endurance.
She's going to be tired. She's going to sleep really good tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to sleep really good, too, but we won't be near as tired as Emma is.
Yeah. So
not nearly as tired as Emma is.
So did you go over the rules on when they contact you?
No, I have not. So and I will go over these rules for other people as they come in too.
Yeah.
So
as
when we do, as we do each drawing, I will make sure that we let you know. But for those of you that are already in here, how we're going to do this is if you have your YouTube account, which obviously most of you do, because I can see your names right here in our lovely chat box. I want in your about section for you to list your email address so that I can contact you, because I don't want anybody to go to my about section and get my email address and say, hey, I'm Cindy Squirrel Off Grid, when really they're not. Because sometimes that does happen where people come in and will kind of claim someone else's prize. And for the 3 winners that aren't going on to Hoss's grand drawing, I lost my train of thought there. You guys, everybody has 48 hours to get to me. Yep. You all have 48 hours to make sure that your email address is there, and I will reach out to you. Okay? I will reach out to you. All of my information is on the about of our channel, so if you guys have any questions or concerns, or for some reason, if you don't, then I'll let you know. Oh, Issa. Hello, Issa. The drive is long, but going on. You're almost done though, right? Well, you guys got like 2 more hours? You guys, or 3? I'm terrible with time. And everything's been a blur since we got home.
Yeah. We
had goats get out, so we had to go check fences.
Then we wanted to do a wellness check across all the animals, so we went to the beehives, went to the ducks.
We did a wellness walk on the entire farm. We looked at some of our plans and talked about all of the inspiration and all the things that we want to implement that we learned from HOA, because there are actually a lot.
There was a tremendous amount of knowledge.
There was so much knowledge. And a lot of people will sit there and look at the conferences and say, oh, this is just easy stuff. But really, it's across the board, but it's because there's a common baseline throughout homesteading, and it's so fluid. And people's experiences in homesteading really are what make them like an exceptional speaker. And a lot of those speakers brought their own viewpoints to the table and brought up things that we're like, we never thought about that. Like that never entered my head to do it this way. And I'm going to say
there was
probably
so many
changes for the better.
There was so many workshops. There was even a couple time periods in the schedule that me and Ashley split up, so we could tackle maybe 2 different topics that we wanted to cover and that interested each. But I mean, there was just a wealth of knowledge across several different areas.
There really was. And then there were people that were saying, oh, I went to this class or this seminar and this is what I learned and what they talked about. I'm like, crap, I wish I would have been able to go to that one too. But you can't be in multiple places at one time, even though we would have very much liked it.
And then we got to meet some of the channels we're fans of big time, which was super exciting.
Like Emma and Issa were there, and we got to hang out with Emma and Issa, and it was just fabulous. Felt like family.
Chip and Nicole,
which
we're fans of.
Tangi and Jack from Freedom Homestead, Heather and John from our Hodgepodge Homestead, the Fermented Homestead,
Aldermans, of course.
Josh Deal from Overland Homestead. Yes, the Aldermans from Alderman Farm.
We even got to babysit their little dog they brought with them.
She was, but he was so funny. He's like, she's really cute, but don't let her lick you because her breath smells like death. And then not very long after, she started breathing real hard at Mark. He's like, oh my God.
He was right. So
her breath really does smell like death.
I'll say, but it was so awesome.
She was really good. And Patty actually had really good things to talk about a farmer's market. Anybody that's been here for a while, the dog's trying to kill a fly over here. And
we left our door open. It was a nice day out. And,
so now all the bugs that are afraid of the cold weather that's coming have decided
it's not cold enough to kill them off just yet.
Not yet. It's cold enough to make them uncomfortable at night.
One thing funny though, as we noticed upon coming back, is when we traveled east, it looks like a lot of leaves have already changed that direction. We came back and
Maryland,
we're still pretty green, which is
Maryland was beautiful.
Oh yeah,
like it was already like almost at peak leaf change in the area we were in. And then we came home and I'm like, nope, no leaves are changing yet, which is okay. We don't want to.
That whole area is beautiful. Like Ashley's like, man,
if I had to pick anywhere to leave, like if I won the lottery,
if we wanted to go somewhere else and there was an opportunity. That would be
Front Royal in the Shenandoah Valley, like in that area, general vicinity, I would probably go there.
Gorgeous.
I would probably go there to live. It was just amazing. Hello, Illinois Nierenman. You're always in here. I see you on my comments.
Yep.
But I'm not hooked on phonics, so I'm not really good at like sounding things out. I know, Cindy Squirrel. I never think of things either like that when people are bad.
Bruce said he couldn't drive 1.5 hours without falling asleep.
I said that to Emma, like 2 hours and I'm done. Like I want out of the car at 2 hours.
That's what coffee's for.
And that's why he drove.
Stop. Yep.
That's why he drove the whole time.
Get a big cup of coffee and I'm ready to roll.
We did have like a life-altering experience last night. I almost got us killed. We went down like in this little berg, right? And to get on the highway. And my GPS and Apple GPS and I, we don't communicate well because she wants to tell me like right when it's there. And I'm looking down here trying to figure out where we're at. And Mark, you weren't listening. We're going to be really honest. I'm like, you need in the middle lane, Mark.
Go through that sometime.
I'm like, you need in the middle lane. And then there he goes. He's in the left lane. There's where we're supposed to be going. So I'm like, hey, you were supposed to be in that lane. But then I almost got us killed. He was making the right turn, but I saw a wrong way. But I didn't realize there were two separate lanes right there. And I'm like, don't go there.
Yeah. So I'm like, any other lane, swerving back into my own lane. Thank God there's no cops nearby because I'm sure
he'd have got out and had to walk the line.
I would have had to do.
They would have thought he was intoxicated.
It looked
but anybody that knows Mark knows he don't drink. So we have no worries of that.
Yeah. But we do need to practice our city driving. We realize driving around Pittsburgh is
we're so bad.
Especially with COVID and stuff, like at least before with work, going into work, it was more like a city environment driving, but now being home all the time.
Our defensive driving skills have dulled.
Yeah.
We're not as sharp as we once were.
When there's multiple avenues you can turn down and,
it was bad,
road
guys.
signs.
Y'all, it was really, really bad.
It
was really
I'm a little
bad.
out of practice. So, but it was fun.
I don't know if I'd call it fun, but sure.
You gotta look at one right now. Oh, Michelle's here tonight.
Yes, Michelle, we're home. We drove halfway back last night. So we left the conference at 5. Though there were lots of people that were like, hey, let's go out to dinner. I'm like, I think you'll get sick of us, number one. And number two, like we need to get halfway back just so that we can rest a little bit today before we're back at work tomorrow. Because we didn't give ourselves any breathing room. But it gave us a chance to come home and do a wellness check and check our fences. Because apparently my baby goats got out while we were gone often and then gave my mom a black eye. Yeah. They gave my mom a black eye. And then Django tried to kill her.
So it was funny though, because when she came home, she took our daughter to church and when we got home, they weren't home yet. And she came home and she was trying to hide it, I think with the glasses. And Ashley heard.
Yeah, Joe came right in.
Ashley, we felt
Joe's
terrible.
Over here. That's why I'm pointing. She's standing over here. But Joe came in and she's like, your goats gave Mama a black eye. And then Django tried to kill her with his holes in the yard. I was like, what? I came outside and she had those big dark glasses on. I'm like, did you get a black eye? And she's like, did Joe come in and tell on me already? She was trying to catch one of the baby goats and apparently it spazzed, hit her in the eye, and it was Sassy Pants. It was Sassy Pants, the baby goat.
We gotta tell them about these too. These are awesome.
Give them a shout out.
And then we can do it. Yep.
Give them a shout out. Joe knows how YouTube works.
During Patty Alderman's workshop about bringing or attending farmers markets and bringing your products to farmers markets, super awesome workshop.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I mean,
it was really great.
It actually drove us to start actually getting interested in local markets.
Yeah.
And
or even setting up our own.
Offering our products. But like extra produce we have and honey and things like that. But so this is Clarity Homestead and his name was Joe that was there. I don't know if you can see that.
Is it on Amazon? Can you look them up on Amazon?
I don't think they're on Amazon, but they have a website at the bottom.
Yeah.
And they do some shipping. I think they're still trying to get the
good. Emma had some of it. We had freeze-dried sweet corn. We had freeze-dried taffy and freeze-dried strawberries.
As you can see, it's Josie approved. She's digging through the bag.
Loves it.
I love it.
She loves it.
But his name was Joe, and he was offering samples and got, I think, everybody there.
It was amazing. He knew what he was doing.
And he's willing to put a lot of different things into the freeze dryer machine.
He was telling us some of the things that he'd done. I'm like, so you're like a mad scientist, but with freeze drying food.
Yeah.
And he says if you do it correctly, then the freeze drying food can last for up to 25 years. And then some things like the corn or even like the strawberries, if you were to put it in yogurt or a stew or whatever, it reconstitutes. And it tastes fresh. So we were really interested in that. And then when he told us how much the machine was to do it, I was like, oh, we're really interested, but maybe we'll just buy through you. It's like 10 grand for a really, really good machine. And we are not.
Man, like everything that he offered was just amazing.
It really was.
I don't think there was anything I'm like, So let's see. Let's jump back.
I'm sorry we're behind on comments, guys. We're excited about HOA.
Bree says, hey, y'all, I've seen some others talking about HOA. One year we had hope to go for the experience,
you should definitely do
definitely recommend it.
You know, we were kind of like on the fence, and people told us how awesome it was, and then I was like, oh, 7.5 hour drive, like it better be worth it. I'm sold.
Blew away our expectations.
I am sold. Just between, if you want to be around like-minded people, because homesteading can be very nichey, and if you're not part of a community where a lot of people are homesteading and you see them very often, it can kind of feel like you're on an island, and it can kind of kill your motivation and your inspiration. I feel like I went and I got fed spiritually and emotionally and mentally, and we came back, and the moment we drove into our driveway, we're like, this is what we want to do. I want to do this. So it's reinvigorated us. So if you need reinvigorating, Bree, go next year.
Yeah.
And then meet up with us, because we would love to meet you if you do that.
And a part of that too is just being around like-minded people. Sometimes you do feel alone on a homestead.
It's very freeing.
It's not, super popular. It's nothing really gets talked a lot about in the media.
Or everybody thinks you're like a tinfoiled prepper, and it's like, no, I want freedom from the grocery store.
Yeah,
I want to control my food.
Support myself. It's a drug to do that.
And I love my animals, and they're here with me.
Cindy Squirrel Off Grid says our leaves have changed and fell to the ground already.
Already?
Man, that fast.
Cindy Squirrel, where are you from? You must be more northern.
Yeah, they're way ahead of us, because ours are still green. We've got some changing, but very little right now.
It kind of touched 80 today, but the breeze was cooler, so it felt fallish.
There's Money Pit Homestead.
Hello, Money Pit. It was so nice to meet you guys. I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to you as much, but he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was able to talk. Did you guys get to check out Shenandoah Valley? I was wondering if you guys got a chance.
Yeah,
because I know that was on their docket the next day.
Yeah, we
were looking
see you walking around on Saturday, and I figured they probably went to the Shenandoah Valley. We really want to do that too. So you made us a little jealous. Oh, hello, MB Heritage Farms. How are you? Welcome. I heard about it too late. Yes, Bruce, you do. You do.
Up the Beehive Homes.
Hi, Jared. How are you?
Yeah, we got to meet him and his wife there, and his 2 kids.
Oh my gosh, they
awesome.
were little angels.
Yeah,
they behaved so well, and your wife is just so beautiful and so amazing and so sweet.
Yeah,
like seriously, it was a joy to meet you guys. Yeah. We really appreciated it.
Yeah, like we were in line waiting for food, and he saw us and reached out and just made our day.
I was like, oh yay, someone I know.
Awesome guy. Yeah, and Ashley was all excited to meet Kaylee too.
Oh my gosh, Jared. I went over there and I fangirled.
From the Honey Homestead, for those.
I had to tell her, I'm like, you are like the roots and refuge for beekeeping for me. You just speak to my soul. You feed my soul, and you talk to your girls like they're little humans. And I love that. And I try to reflect that, because Kaylee's just awesome. She's just fantastic.
Yep. And I don't know if you saw the Beehive Homestead, but we went ahead and are going to try the Hive Butler.
The Hive Butler.
We saw their vendor booth there. We didn't get there in time on Saturday. We went back to check the booth, and it started raining, so they had packed up. But we went and ordered one online.
This guy ordered today.
Yeah, they went through the product, and it was funny because it was like something we were looking for as far as like storing frames. It works as an additional swarm catching box. We're even thinking about using it as a way to extract honey, because we just don't have a full extractor.
Even if we have to use like the honey bucket that we have with the honey gate on it, I just feel like this might make it more streamlined, where I'm not taking it from a bucket and pouring it out into something and then pouring it back in. And however I can make less mess is what I want to do.
Yep.
So for right now, anyways, harvesting.
So
honey.
If you don't have one or anything, we'll let you know how that works out. That was pretty cool. So.
Yeah.
Like city driving is skill, yes, and it's a skill that apparently diminishes, because I used to be better at it, because I actually went to college in Cincinnati.
So did I.
Yeah,
I did too.
But your skill never developed.
Shut your face! It sure did. It just dulled over time. Did you? Yeah, Josie finally made like an appearance for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Hello, Ashley B. We're happy to be back in Huge Land.
I said I'd love a freeze dryer. Yeah, I think
I would too.
We would, yeah.
I would too.
After tasting things, like on Amazon, we were looking through it.
Was it him or was it Amazon?
It was just on Amazon. I was hoping it was looking at freeze dryers on there to see like what's available out there. And then they had the products come up, and they even had freeze dried Skittles, which Ashley would.
Which I was like, can we please order those right now?
It tastes the rainbow, even though it's freeze dried.
The dry rainbow.
Yeah. Linda Bartels. Hello. I think you saw her in there earlier. Freeze-dried strawberries are awesome, Joe Mama. Yep, that's what Joe is actually snacking on right now.
Yeah, we had those, and I was like, I smacked. You know when you bite into like a fresh strawberry, and you're like, it made me smack. I was like, that's how you
I'm
know it's
amazed
good.
how the flavor is so strong still there. Like when you dehydrate things, I think it does
it
take
concentrates probably a little bit.
But when you freeze dry it, like it tastes exactly like it's just a little bit drier.
It's kind of crazy.
It's amazing.
I could freeze dry fruits and then I would never want candy because like they just it like intensifies the taste. It's great.
I said that was yummy. Yep. We agree.
Yeah.
That's what we end up buying a bag.
Yeah.
The Beehive said apples in a freeze dryer are amazing. Yep, they are.
For a medium, it's 2,800. Oh, Joe Mama.
Oh, yeah.
I could sell a couple goats and eat that. More than a couple goats.
I'd be all for it. After tasting that, I think I'd just eat meals of frozen.
Oh, Carmen Guthrie. Hello, Carmen. So you do dehydrating. We try to do a little bit of dehydrating, but I haven't gotten really creative with it. And he usually uses it for like jerky.
Yeah.
He dehydrates like deer jerky.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's deer season, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We're
and
excited.
we do use, we have a vacuum sealer and actually uses that quite a bit.
Yeah, a lot.
Things we put in the freezer. So that should be said. That would be great for camping or backpacking.
It really would. Because when he first brought it out, I've never had anything that was freeze dried. And I thought, okay, this is just going to be like trail mix. Like that's what the equivalent is. It is so much better.
Yeah.
And lighter.
I think he said the only thing that didn't have great results coming out, he said, was chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate-based stuff. He said,
and he said soup, of course. You can't dehydrate soup. But he'd done pizza and hamburger and stuff like he'd done all kinds of things. And meat.
Yeah, he had dog treats actually. So he used the leftover parts of a deer that you wouldn't want to process and actually eat. So
it was so funny though, because he came over with the bag. He's like, anybody's dog wants some venison organs? Yeah. Just say dog treats. Yeah. Hey, he knew what he was marketing. He was very nice. Super nice guy. Acted like your family the moment you walked up. And we felt like it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Janine Ward. How are you?
So Joe Mama said, I haven't tried pineapple dehydrated. Yummy.
I bet.
I've had the pineapple in trail mixes and stuff, and it's been good.
Yes. Oh, what's that? You love? Do you? I hope you do, Janine. I hope you love our videos. We really try to make them.
It's Jean, I think.
Is it Jean? Jan? Jean? Jean? Jeannie? I'm terrible. I need Hooked on Phonics. If you ever follow us long enough, like in live chats, this is just how I am. I'm really sorry. But I can edit myself to death in videos and make this go away.
That's why I'm usually reading the comments, but I do get tongue twisted sometimes. So
so you're in Ontario, Canada.
Okay.
That is why you have no leaves yet left. Snow? Are we in snow season, Cindy? Oh, that makes me feel so sad for you.
Jean and Johnny Ward.
What?
Yeah, from our church. They visit our church. We wish we could have seen you Friday.
Oh, but we were at HOA.
Yeah, we were down in Virginia.
Oh my gosh,
I'm like, oh no, I recognize the girl in the picture. Yep, that's her daughter.
My mind leaves me.
Yep.
My mind leaves me when I'm on these things. I'm so sorry. Well, we never think like people from our real lives, like everyday life.
So I know
we're
behind on the comments, but we're probably
super
20
behind
minutes
on the
in.
comments.
So I think it's worth doing at least one of the drawings. You want to do
one of the drawings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me get a timestamp here. So we're about 8:17. Okay. We'll catch up with some of the people.
Yes.
And say hello.
Okay. So guys, I've got an app. I'm not going to show you my messages.
Emma, you were on there.
You were on my messages, Emma.
Remind me tomorrow.
Yes. Right. So let me get I've got an app. Is YouTube Random Comment Picker. So what I've done is I've linked the URL for the Harvest Moon giveaway video to this so that it will go through all the comments, excluding duplicates. So if you commented multiple times, you only do get one entry.
Yep.
And I'm just going to click this little thing and it's going to give us a winner. So I'm going to go ahead and say, this, by the way, is for 2 stickers. You will not go on to the grand prize drawing for Hosses, but you'll get some stickers from us. So even if you don't get to go on the grand prize drawing, hey, at least you get a little something.
Yep, definitely.
So
while she's doing that, also remember that you have 48 hours
to
contact
48 hours to get me.
You are on here now.
Yes. So if you're on here now, that's fantastic. You have 48 hours to make sure that your email address is in your About page on YouTube for me to go and find it so I can shoot you an email and say, hey, you won. And you get whatever you get. You either got the stickers or you get to go to the grand prize drawing.
Yep.
So hold on. We're going to pick a winner. Pick a winner. It's going. Can you guys see?
It looks
Who is it? Crochet by Night. Crochet by Night.
Wow.
Congratulations. You've won 2 stickers of your choosing from our merch shop.
They deserve to be a winner if they can crochet at night.
You are the
yeah.
Dad joke number 1 of the night, y'all.
Yeah. I can't do crochet by day. So.
Crochet by Night. You need to make sure that your email address is on your About page, which it looks like you probably have a channel. So I will be able to find that. But I will be sending you an email message. You have 40 hours to respond to my email message and let me know what you want from our site. Mm-hmm. I will include that link in the email. It is also down in the description below. But congratulations, Crochet by Night. You get 2 free stickers, not onto the grand prize drawing, but you get 2 free stickers. I'm gonna write you down.
Yep. So going back up to the comments, AZ Mort Squad, or maybe it's Arizona.
I like that name.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
It's going great.
Good.
It's going great. How about you? How are you doing?
Brother John and I have been watching
The fruit fly.
Your mom gave me your information. Missed you all when we preached at your church Friday night. See? Told you it was them. So.
He is so good. I'm glad you enjoy the videos, and I'm really sorry we didn't get to be there.
Yep.
I started singing up there. It's been really fun. I know that probably doesn't matter, but hey.
One of my jobs around the household.
Opening the pickle jar.
I love pickles. I'm sorry.
She loves pickles, so we need to have a professional
Melanie
pickle
Jones is from Asheville, North Carolina. Hello.
Oh, hello. So we're going to be down in the Gatlinburg area not too long. So down like in the general area down in that way. North Carolina butts up close to it, though. It says Asheville on the signs. See what he does to me? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Homestead said they are also in the work of creating a bee vacuum with their design.
Oh, really?
That sounds cool. That would be awesome.
I hope it goes with their current design, so it's just like an add-on so that you don't have
be
to buy another one, because that would open up a lot of venues for swarm rescues, for getting swarms.
So Carmen Guthrie says city driving is awful. I hate when I have to go to Louisville. Would have to agree. And like I said,
it's terrible.
Haven't done it in a while. Definitely don't want to do it anytime soon.
Also at the
Beehive, also with the conference, the Fit Farmer made us feel like we were getting church in too. It was absolutely amazing. It was.
I mean,
like I said, when I think I talked to you after his workshop, he wasn't somebody I was familiar with, but he instantly won us over. I mean, we both subscribed to him.
Like while we were sitting there,
closer
Lacey Dixon is in some of those Facebook groups with us, and it never clicked. And I know I'd seen him come up and suggested, but usually like I'm just listening to the people that I know. So while we were sitting there, I'm like, I'm going to subscribe to this guy because like I didn't get to go to church this morning. I went to church yesterday while I was sitting under Matt Dixon, the Fit Farmer, while he was talking about why America needs homesteaders.
The Bible verses he related were just
goodness.
Yeah.
If I could have been like hallelujah, amen, I would have. I probably could have gotten away with it there too.
Carmen says, "Yum, love deer jerky."
It is so good. Yes.
Don't last long around our house for sure.
Oh, Sydney Squirrel, you just won the Elders Homestead. You better go over there and let them know that you won.
That is awesome.
Sorry, grandson just left.
It's
okay. Totally get that.
Hoss said freeze-dried ice cream is the bomb diggity. Yes, we bought, what was it, the ice cream sandwiches, the freeze-dried one at Walmart, and tried it.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was dangerous. I'm
Too
like,
bad
don't bring these in anymore.
They're like 4 times the price of a regular ice cream sandwich because you only get like one in a pack.
They're super good, and I would pay $4 for them. I would.
He said, I love the strawberry freeze-dried, and it brings out the taste so much. Totally agree with you there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. I will have to check them out, Jemama, Derp South
Homestead.
South Homestead. I like that name too.
They've tried some strange stuff like candies. Yep,
yeah,
we would definitely.
I would like that, or Starburst. I would love to see Starburst dehydrated.
Yeah.
I like Starburst. Pink and yellow are the best, and we are not going to debate that. It's just a fact.
Yep. Carmen said we got deer jerky all the time when we lived in Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they have big deer out there.
Big deer. Bye. Right. Illinois Canarium. Stupid. If you win, I will make sure to go to your YouTube page and get to your about and make sure I get with you.
There's the congratulations.
Okay, good. Freedom Homestead, hello. It's so good seeing you guys in here. I saw your post that you got back safely.
Yep.
We're very happy to hear that. We got home 1-ish.
Yeah,
he drove about 4 hours last night before I'm like, listen, I don't sleep in a car and I need to sleep.
I was okay to go a little bit further, but she was ready to wrap up, and then it didn't make sense. Like hey, let's just split up the drive.
Do you guys ever get that like in a car when you sit too long? Like my legs will start to get restless where I'm like, I gotta get out. And it was just because we hadn't stopped. We drove the 4 hours straight and I'm like, I've got to get out of this car. And it was like, well, we'll get out and go to a hotel.
Mama
and
said
sleep.
it's Deep South Homestead.
Oh,
so just
I liked Derp South though for some reason. It resonated with me because I have a lot of derp moments.
Darren said, "What Sunday Live?" Darren, it's for the Harvest Moon
I
giveaway
know.
for Hoss.
Why are you not with it, Darren?
Yeah,
it's because you're bottle feeding that sweet little hairy Q.
Yeah.
Named Sirloin, even though I won't hold it against you that you didn't name him
Super
Fergus.
busy on things. I've seen all his posts. So
I know, and I saw that there was a close call.
Yeah.
I've got you on my reminders to see that premiere.
Yep.
Super excited. Well, I hope you are okay before I go there.
He's here tonight, so
but I'm super excited to watch the video. But I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure. Disclaimer: I'm glad you're okay, Darren.
Hoss said, "Have you tried the new Starburst Fluffy Gummy? Drool, so good. No,
a fluffy gummy.
I don't think I've even seen
Is that
them,
like
so
a gusher? Is it going to be like gushers?
Maybe they're piloting them in this area. But we are fans of Starburst, so if we see them, we will definitely try them.
Yep.
For your
recommendation.
Yeah.
Yay, someone just let me know. See?
Yeah, there you
Wonderful.
go.
That's so good.
So congratulations, Cindy.
So you got your entry into the grand prize drawing for Hoss.
Yep.
Now, wouldn't that be something if you won the big prize here? Because then you'd get two entries.
Awesome prize.
So fantastic. Harvesting and butchering pigs while you guys have fun at HOA.
You sound sort of like that comment sounds a little like our daughter when we left. So we were getting ready to take her to school and stuff, and she was just frustrated. We were leaving.
She was really upset with us.
Sad a little bit, and then I think she had like a pop quiz that day. So
she did. She was very stressed.
So she comes out and like we're like, all right, you about ready to go? She's like, yeah. And then she runs the line of,
it must be nice. You get to leave all of your troubles behind for 4 days.
Yeah.
And then walked away. I was like, what?
Yeah. We're not like selling anything. Like our animals are all still here. So when we come back,
you're still here. The mortgage is still here. The animals are here. The feed bills are here. We're not leaving any of the troubles behind, my dear.
Here, so we thought that was funny. But that sounds pretty cool. And it sounds like you're being productive. So kudos to you, Darren, on that. And hopefully that is adding. Are you guys still doing where you're collecting like the amount of food that you're producing on your farm?
Yeah, Shed Wars. Are you still participating in Shed Wars?
I hate to say it. Every time I hear Shed Wars, I think of antler sheds. That's because I'm a deer hunter.
Yeah, I do too. I'm like, man, that sounds like fantastic. But I suck at finding sheds. Yeah. My dad can walk right out into an open field and be like, there's one and there's one. I found dead heads.
I'm not usually walking on the woods.
I found 2 dead heads, but that's about it. And that was in my younger days, not since I started deer hunting and like would actively like to find them.
With your parents is the dogs bring them in too. So
there was one. Okay, we're gonna cut the tea here, guys.
Right, don't go too long.
Not too long. But there was one deer season where they kept bringing in big buck heads that were still meat, and it was during deer season. I'm like, somebody is so angry. They brought in like 4 that were big time shooters. I'm like, somebody is so angry. My dad's like, I'm just gonna hang them up. I'm like, no, bury them, because if somebody finds those, you ain't gonna find your dogs no more.
Yeah.
So it was kind of crazy. We cut the tea, guys. There's our tea for tonight.
Off Freedom Homestead said
yes,
derp. Me too. That's awesome. Darren said close call was Bridget. Freaked me out.
I bet.
Oh man.
I bet. Well, I'm really glad that Brigitte, your beautiful wife, is safe and sound. Your better half for sure.
She should know the risk though. She works in insurance. That's all they talk about.
How dare you say that? Poor Brigitte. He doesn't mean that. Hey, Darren, yoga pants.
It's about responsibility.
Mark and yoga pants. There you go. See, Darren made your night.
That would freak everybody out. So Crazy Life asked, did you all have fun?
We did have so much fun.
Yeah, we had a blast.
We had so much fun.
Yeah.
Actually, we got to meet Freedom Homestead, who's in here tonight, and it was
awesome.
There were just a lot of people there that it was like
coolest
kindred spirits, like just meeting up. Where it's
Angie and Jack, just
yes, they were fantastic. It was like immediate. I'm like, I like these people. I hope they like me, but I like them.
And Jack has one of the coolest jobs ever.
Yes.
He's a pretty much a spelunker.
Yeah.
Goes
or a caver because now, Tangi said, Cavers are the ones that go in and rescue the spelunkers. So Jack is a caver.
Gotcha.
Right? Did I get that right, Tangy?
Man, he's up higher than a spelunker.
Yes.
There we go. So
we can't find any sheds where we're at. It's crazy.
Huh.
Well, is it there? You can still find them. Probably the squirrels in your area ate them by now.
Yeah, I actually got a decent buck 2 years ago, and we hung
I got
on
a
the
12
tree,
pointer,
and the squirrel started nibbling off
the squirrel jumped from the tree down onto the deadhead that I was letting nature process for me, and decided to just almost chew off a couple times.
Slowly reducing the points on their deer. I think it started as a 10, and now it's like a 9.2.
I've been very neglectful.
Nibbled
of that,
on
though.
like 2 of them. So.
Yeah, it's still out there. Nature still hasn't taken care of it. I'm gonna have to peel it.
Yep.
Boo. No, we got to meet y'all. You guys are just the best. Yep. You guys are just too sweet. Like, there were a few people on the list who were like, I am so glad we got to meet them, and you guys are right there up top. Seriously.
For sure.
Who tells their insurance everything? Not you,
Not
right?
Anybody I know, that's for sure. I even work for insurance.
Caving is my nightmare in real life. Really, Hoss? Because I feel like that would be so fantastic. I really do. Yeah. But then again, I'm claustrophobic and I worry about getting buried alive. So maybe that would be the right thing for me. Okay.
And as much as you think caves, like now that we've been to a few, like you would think they're like cramped places, but like the tours are in like,
no,
it's amazing how massive some of them are.
Like, they get you into these caverns where you're just like, oh my gosh, how is this so far below the earth? And nobody had the idea. Like, we probably, how many people walked over it and had no idea that it was there? Mm-hmm. We did love going through Fat Man's Misery in Mammoth Cave because our kids were behind them. And there was a gentleman in front that was struggling. And it wasn't because he was a fat man or anything. He was just struggling. But like the kids were behind him and they kept being like, what stinks? Fat man, fat man, fat man. And it was like, they were right behind him. Like, this poor guy probably thinks that our kids are heckling him as he's struggling through this tight little pass. And we just kept on being like, guys,
that wasn't the worst part. We tortured the poor guy the whole time because my niece stepped on his shoe, ripped it off.
Yeah, they were fighting.
Ashley B's in the conversation. We were laughing about that
we were actually on the way home.
Day. And on a more interesting
what this guy did to him.
So
there's a bathroom in there.
Are we sure that was
it was Mammoth Cave.
But anyways,
100%.
There's a bathroom on one of the tours, and we went in. I went in, pitch dark, couldn't see anything. Well, everybody that knows me.
He has a flashlight.
Yeah, I carry a bunch of different things, and I have a flashlight.
Very high-powered, bright flashlights that will blind you.
So I walk into the bathroom, total silence, turn on the flashlight,
shines right on the guy
at the urinal. Yeah, quickly turned it off. Probably blinded him, and I'm sure he did not want to see me the rest of the trip.
He probably didn't know it was you, though.
Yeah, I was so embarrassed. I
felt so bad for this guy. I'm like, so he got his shoe knocked off by the kids. Then he got heckled for it stinking in the cavern, and they kept calling him a fat man.
Behind him,
and he doesn't let him even pee in peace.
Yeah,
it was so terrible.
Oh my! He's probably like, this tour was just not worth it.
Like, seriously, by the end of it, I wanted his address. I'm like, I'm gonna send you a care package because we have scarred you, and you don't deserve that from us.
Yeah. Freedom
Hello,
Homestead
Chrissy.
said we feel the same way. So thankful for the new connection.
Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet.
We definitely are happy about it.
HOA was the bomb, Chrissy. It was the bomb. Yeah. It was so fantastic.
Yeah, definitely recommend you go. Yes. This was our first year.
Yes.
We didn't know what to expect, and I'll be honest, it blew away any expectations we could have. It was 100%. Tremendous.
Like, I don't even know what kind of expectation I had in my head when we went, but like we were just floored. Every night it was like...
And like Ashley said, there's just so much to take away that we now want to incorporate into our homestead. It's rejuvenating.
It is.
Just makes you think about a lot of new things that you want to bring in and put on your homestead, or change the way you do things because there is a better way to do it from someone else's experience.
Your thought process can get a little stale and stagnant. Like if you're not open to other people or you don't hear other people's experiences or what's working for them, you're never going to expand. And as much as I can search till the cows come home on YouTube, there's something different about being surrounded by all these people that all want to be self-sufficient, that all want to have their freedoms, and they don't want to have to worry about the grocery store or the government. They want to be able to take what part of their life when it comes to food to take control in that way. And they want to mold it into a lifestyle for their family that's wholesome and interactive and restorative and regenerative. And there's just something so beautiful about that. It is so beautiful to be a part of that.
Got to run like a child that needs a talking to. We'll see you later, Hoss. Thanks
I'll give you
again
a
for
talking
putting
to
all
later,
this
Hoss.
together, and we'll be passing along the names to you. So thanks again.
Hello, Tammy. Stressless Joy.
No.
I love your name. I love your name. It's fantastic.
Darren said, Batman's misery sounds like me feeding the pigs every morning. Yep. And me trying to dig every post hole. I feel it. Yeah, that's for sure. So, all right. You want to do our second drawing?
On that note,
yep.
I'm going to draw winner number 2.
This
is the same as the last winner. You don't go to the grand prize drawing, but you get to go to our merch site and pick out 2 stickers.
Yep.
I designed them. They're pretty fantastic. I like them. You let me know what you like. We'll get you hooked up. So I'm going to go ahead, pick this winner.
Adrian, hello.
Adrian, hello, lovey. How are you? I was telling Emma how much I'm enjoying your journey with Benj, like leash training him and stuff. Okay, pick another winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Can you see it? Probably not.
Too bright. Oh, it's gonna be.
Bonnie Myers.
She said that this is such a great idea. It is.
It was a great idea. Make sure you let Hoss know it was a great idea. So Bonnie Myers, you have 48 hours to get with me after I email you. If you don't have an email on your about page of your YouTube account, go there, do that. Somehow reach out to me in these in the chat or comments below once this is no longer alive, and we can get this worked out where I'll let you pick out whatever 2 stickers you would like, and I will send them to you free of charge.
Yep. Congrats, Bonnie. So those were
this doesn't get you in the grand prize drawing.
No,
these are just like bonuses. These are just bonuses because we love people and we want to share with you stickers.
So these 2 drawings were for 2 stickers each. So each of them get
the next drawing that we have, we'll be able to go to the merch site and get either a hat, a mug, or a bag. Hat, mug, or bag.
And as Ashley mentioned, the link to our merch shop is in the description.
In the description below. And Nightbot is so fantastic. Actually, you know
right
what?
On cue, pretty much.
Nightbot, thank you, sir. You're so fantastic. So helpful.
Nobody's got fire in there.
I put fire in there. I made him speak fire. Because our designs are fire.
And I will just say, if you want to know how good a hoodie can look, check out Darren wearing ours.
With his hairy coos, his Highland cattle.
Couldn't get any.
It's on our Facebook page because they take fantastic photos too.
Yeah.
I'm always so jealous. I'm like, golden hour with the cows.
Looks real mystical when they do it in the fall.
Yeah.
When they do those.
If you guys haven't checked out Darren at Thorhaven, you need to, because there's so much whimsy that goes on in that area. It's insane.
Oh yeah.
It's insane. I don't want to go north where it's colder, but he makes me long for an area like that.
Yep.
Really, he does. I'm glad you're good, Adrian. I'm super excited for your move. Like, seriously, I cannot believe you're going to the Caribbean islands. Am I saying that right? Caribbean? Caribbean? Caribbean?
So, with things moving to fall, as Ashley mentioned, we've got a trip into the month to go down to Gatlinburg. What's everybody's fun
time in the fall?
Yeah.
This is a family tradition for us. We go down with his side of the family. Yeah. So it's something we always look forward to. There's always something new to do for the most part. Yeah. But it's the nature that really makes it worth it for us. Yeah. Even if it's clogged with other people.
I love when the weather starts changing. The hoodies, getting to put those on, and bonfires. It seems like the fall is like perfect bonfire season. It just get out the s'mores, cooler nights. You're not sweating by the bonfire. Bugs die down.
You don't like being bug bit and being sweaty?
I think we mentioned it like before, but if there's bugs within an acre, they'll all be on me. I don't know why, but it just
it's because you're just so sweet.
I'll be like, the bugs are eating me up. Ashley's like, what bugs?
I'm not sure which is right. That's
which
good.
One?
Adrian's like, I'm not sure which is right. Well, we're just going to say both of them.
Darren said, and if you're in the U.S., it will arrive faster than my hoodie. We could have probably walked up and gave you the hoodie and came back.
We could have gone on an on-foot trek and been there.
Yep. It'd been like the Oregon Trail. We could have hooked up our mini donkeys to a wagon.
We would have gotten dysentery then. And who wants to get dysentery?
Yep.
Or typhoid fever?
We could have had the little mini donkeys hooked to a wagon and then had to get her.
Lola and Ren could probably pull them like a beast.
Oh, Freedom Homestead said no.
Oh,
that's so good. Have you guys stop in tonight. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Tangi and Jack.
It's nice.
Have fun filming your wrap up.
Yep.
Can't wait to see it. I'm back. Did I win?
Nope.
Go check your email, Bruce. That'd be the answer.
I have to check if Ashley put your name in. No, kid.
I took it out on purpose. I'm like, he commented the same. You didn't follow the rules. There are rules, Bruce.
Yep.
I'm gonna really enjoy that in the Caribbean. The bugs. Ooh, I bet.
I don't know much about the Caribbean, but I'm guessing they probably have some.
They probably have some big bugs.
Yep.
But they won't bother you. You'll be okay.
Oh, look at your mama. My daddy's family is from Sevierville.
Really?
There you go.
Well, we'll be in the town. We'll be in the area.
So you have the benefit of going and visiting them and then getting to spend time in Gatlinburg.
Jacob, get down.
I knew you were staring at him.
Get down.
Our little dog now likes to jump on the couch, especially when we're not home.
And he's shedding.
And now he's learned when we're busy doing things, he sneaks up there. Yeah. Even when Ashley's working from home.
He leaves so much hair, even for just being up there for 2 seconds while I'm telling him to get down.
Yeah. It's funny, though, because he knows I'll get on him for being on the couch. So she'll be out here working. And as soon as I move my chair, I can hear his feet hit the ground in the living room. He knows.
And he comes and lays by me like I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, so.
Like, oh, sir, but we have not.
Yeah.
Lies.
Adrian said that was sarcasm, by the way. I'm scared of how many bugs there will be.
Oh. I figured you probably weren't happy about it.
Do they have honeybees in the Caribbean?
They probably have their own native pollinators.
Probably looked that up. I'm sure
she has.
If not, maybe you could bring them down. I don't know, but that'd be cool.
We're wishing bee thoughts your way.
Mm-hmm. You probably like some cool special bee down there that pollinates things.
I'm sure they do.
Adrian also said we have a relatively low amount of bugs here in Central Oregon. That is a good thing.
That's good.
Yep.
Maybe you will still get that down there. You never know. Mm-hmm. You never know. It might surprise you.
Oh, she said they do have honeybees.
They do?
Huh.
That's super cool.
That's new for us.
Are they a different type, like a different variety than what's here? And are they native? Questions. Bonfire smoke in the air and leaves changing color. The fall. And he wears his yoga pants everywhere around them.
No, I don't know. Not even for Halloween.
That's just for Darren.
Yeah.
Anybody that's new in here, I'm sorry. Darren he has a crush on this man. But look at his face. Who would not have a crush on this?
A lot of people. All right. Let's go and do
Okay. The
third winner now.
Yeah, the third winner. Not the grand prize winner to go to Hoss's.
But this one does amp up a little bit.
Yes. You get to pick a hat, a mug, or a bag from our merch site. The link can be found from the wonderful Nightbot, who's been putting it in there
or
a lot. And it's down in the description.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and draw a name. I will make sure that your email
Tammy said the bugs never die here in Georgia Central.
See, we at least get a freeze. We get a rest period. 100% we do. So for this next drawing, if you win, make sure that your email address is on your about page of your account here on YouTube so I can send you an email and say, hey, you won. Yep. Here's the link. Tell me what you want so I can send it to you.
Has to communicate to you.
So. I have to, and I'm a fabulous communicator. Mark's like over communicator. So, like I said, hat, mug, or a bag from our merch shop. I'm going to pick a winner. Even though you guys can't see it. You guys can at least see it's doing its thing.
I just want to see the picture.
There's
it has a D.
Diana Garms. You get to go to our merch site.
Congrats, Diana.
Yes, to pick a hat, a mug, or a bag. You don't go on to Hoss.
You pick one of those.
But you at least get something.
Yep.
So Diana Grams.
So
make sure your email is in your about page so I can email you and go to the merch shop and figure out what you would like.
Actually, no.
Yep.
So
Diana
Garms. We will take care of getting that to you.
Okay.
And as Darren said, hopefully she don't live in Canada, which may take a while.
Well, it is a worldwide thing. It really is. You laugh, but it is.
Adrian said, no, there was that Apis mellifera. From my understanding that they may be crossed with... Oh, man, it jumped.
You didn't click on it, though, to put it up on the page.
All right, I'll click on it. Crossed with African bees, I won't know for sure until I'm there.
Does that mean that they will be more aggressive, though, if they're Africanized?
Who knows?
You know more about this than I do.
They're not killer bees, but I'm sure Adrian's probably going to look into that.
Oh, 100%, because she's awesome. All right, guys, a little sore.
Tub and pour alcohol time. Talk to you soon. Well, after a hard day of...
You don't have to show off, Darren.
A hard day of processing hogs.
Yes.
Totally understand.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun tonight.
Have fun. Enjoy.
Yep.
Hello,
Chad,
Chadley. How are you?
Good to have you in.
Yes.
He said, glad you had a great
We
trip.
did.
We did.
Super
awesome
duper
trip.
did. It was fantastic.
Already excited for next year, and it only enthused us more to look forward to more meetups this year.
Yes, yes.
We're definitely going to try to go to some.
And we're going to share what we want to implement on
Gulf
Wednesdays
Coast,
Live.
We really wish we could go.
You know, Rachel, I see you're in the house, Mrs. Dusty Goat Homestead. We got to meet Chip and Nicole and hang out with them, and I'm just like, they're my people. Mm-hmm. They're my people. So if you hang out with Chip and Nicole, that means you're my people too.
Yep.
So I'm super excited. Like, seriously, by the end of it, Mark was like, is there any way we can get down there?
Again?
Theirs is October 24th.
Yeah. So
correct, Rachel? Correct me if I'm wrong.
And Nicole went through some of the speakers. Super great
Oh my
speakers.
Goodness. Like Cog Hill Farm is going to be there. Hamiltonville Farm, I think it's Black Barn Farms. She does flower farm. Oh,
yeah, we were.
I just dreamed. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Yes, it was his fault. He did that.
But as Ashley was saying, we went through the list of speakers with her, and they are amazing. So definitely recommend. Were you looking to see if there's comments?
Yeah. Sure. I'm sorry, guys. He fat-fingered it.
Listen on here. See if we can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There, I'm apologizing at this point on his phone.
For my fault. But honestly, it looks like an awesome schedule of speakers. Awesome.
You will not be missing out. Like, we're going to be missing out, but if you go there, we're hoping for success for you, Rachel. Like, we're hoping for big time success because we want this to become an annual thing because we really want to come. Like, Mark was like, is there any way that we can somehow go down there on Sunday, be there for that, and then go to Gatlinburg? I'm like, not with keeping our sanity and getting enough sleep to enjoy Gatlinburg.
Yep.
So that was kind of out of the picture. But next year, if it's successful, we're going.
Things we've heard about, possible ones in the spring. Mm-hmm. So we're going to try to get those.
Yeah.
On the calendar.
Hooked on it now. We're a little hooked on the meetups right now.
Especially some of the connections we made. We want to definitely keep in touch.
And they were just so nice. It was just refreshing to be around like-minded people. 100%.
AZ More Squad said many women win into these giveaways for Harvest Moon.
AZ More, are you not a woman?
The women have the good luck, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Rachel said that she loved the HOA photos. There's a lot of them.
Good.
Josh had some good ones with his
Josh Deal from Overland Homestead.
Yeah. He had some good. It was awesome meeting him.
And he was so nice. I wish I got to talk to him a little bit more, but there's so much going on. In Saturday or Friday, there were so many people. Yeah. Like, it was crazy.
It took us 3 hours to get our lunch. Yeah.
And I didn't get my food. But even through that, like, I have no complaints. Yeah. Like, I wasn't even upset about that. I'm like, I'm just going to try somewhere else. It's cool. Whatever.
Bruce said Adrian's definitely getting stung more at her new place.
Oh, don't say that.
Don't be wishing them bad luck on it.
Bruce, you need to play nicer.
If anybody would say that, I could see Bruce saying that. That's
Bruce,
funny.
I'll put you in timeout. You be nice to my Adrian. I love her too much to let you do that. So it's a smiley laugh face, like, oh, you're going to get stung. Not like that, though.
Rachel said they are amazing people, which they are.
They are super.
Chip and Nicole.
Yeah,
and then, yes, 2 weeks from today. So the 24th.
Yes, Chrissy, that's what we were talking about, was their meetup. Chrissy, you're going to that meetup? Don't tell me you're going to that meetup, Chrissy. I hope you're going for their sake. Don't tell me you're going to that meetup. Yeah. I want to meet you.
Yeah. And we're just impressed how many people, like the speakers that we were saying.
Yeah, 100%.
Adrian said it's very hard to find info about there. People are kind of rude online, but I'm hoping they are nicer in person.
Well, if they're not, then...
Well, you're pretty chipper, Adrian.
I was going to say, you're a chipper person. I don't see how they could not like you.
Meet in person. Sure you'll turn
You're back. Yes, we're back.
Yeah.
Ashley will get you, B. Yeah. Yes, I will. Bruce, watch it.
Oh, Rachel said, yes, we're hosting together with Hidden Oak Homestead. We hope it becomes a yearly thing, too. That's what we're hopeful.
Yes.
That will happen. So.
Cannot drive to Florida by yourself. Well,
fly.
No. See, look at
him
enabling.
When I know.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, like we were even thinking, because Chip and Nicole, when we talked to them, they flew into DC for
and then
the HOA.
and then drove.
And we were thinking, man, that might be nice to do next year. Especially if we could.
He's never been to the Capitol either, so I think it would be great for him.
Yeah,
I think it would be really good for him. And for Joe, I would pull her out for maybe like a
educational,
like a field trip. Because the whole thing would be educational, honest to God.
Alicia Simpson.
Hello, Alicia Simpson. She's congrating Diana Garms on her hat, bag, or mug, but not the grand prize drawing.
Yep. Oh,
the kids have school. Yep. Boo, school.
Yep. That was one reason Joe didn't come with us this year. Plus, we didn't know what to expect. Like, it was our first time. So we were like, we don't know how much kid stuff. And I will say, they had like a little kids section that looked awesome.
It was very interactive. Pork Rind was running one of them. Yeah. And he was talking about a servant's heart, servitude in a community. And it was fantastic.
Which I don't think I've seen anything from him before. But
I'm going to go find it now.
Talker. And
he was very uplifting to those kids.
Yeah.
And they talked a lot about honesty. And like some of the questions I heard him ask, because he's like, what makes a good listener? And to hear some of the answers from those children, I'm like, wise beyond your years.
Yeah.
Wise beyond your years. It was just very reassuring to see that too, because sometimes like Joe can be a not so good listener, but I feel like if she would have given good answers too. So
for sure. Rachel said we have close to 550 tickets sold plus vendors.
That's so good.
That is awesome.
I'm so excited for you guys.
I'm sure. I mean, that's still 2 weeks away, so I'm sure.
Yeah, Nicole was telling me, she's like, well, we had like a fire code issue for like how many people could be there. He's like, but if you prop the doors open, then there is no limit. And I was like, prop them doors open, baby. Like, leave them open.
Let's see. You can totally drive to Florida by yourself.
Issa, you're an enabler too. She's an enabler too.
Plus, Issa and Emma are driving from Virginia, Missouri. So
they're putting 14 and a half hours in today.
They're going to tell anybody you can drive to Florida.
To Missouri.
Because they've been on the road.
Yes, so they can do it. If you only were already settled in
the Caribbean,
flying to Florida would be a lot cheaper and less of a pain.
There you go. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, because that'd be a lot further flight from Oregon than the Caribbean.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. One of the tickets are free.
For 5 minutes. But 550 tickets.
I got you.
Gotcha. So you can get a head count.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Super duper awesome.
That's a lot.
It is
for
a
the
lot.
First time event. Because I think we were talking to someone, and HOA, I think in 2019, they said they had around like 1,500 people. So you guys are already approaching that.
Yeah.
And then this year it blew up.
Yeah.
Like it was over 5,000 tickets sold, and
it caused some like little glitches here and there, like with lines and backups.
They were so totally fast about taking care of things.
They were very proactive about things.
Saturday ran smooth as all get out.
Yeah. Yesterday, like there was no issue anywhere. It was crazy.
Right. So let's go ahead and do
the grand prize drawing. I know. We probably lost some people. So we're going to draw for our last and our final winner. This person will get to go to our swag site, our merch shop, and pick out any article of clothing that you want. Any article of clothing that you want. And I'm going to send your information over to Hoss to go into the grand prize drawing. This is the drawing that super duper counts. And if you win this drawing, then you know that you need to start making those cookies for your delivery person so that in case you win the grand prize drawing,
you can bring all that swag.
Yeah, so your mailman's not going to hate you. And it's not going to like throw or stomp your boxes or drop them on purpose. I don't think, if there's any delivery people in here, I don't think you do that. I'm just dramatizing for effect.
Yep. Get more excited.
You get to get whatever you want. And then I'm going to send your information over to Hoss, and he's going to have his grand prize drawing. I think it's on the 20th. So
let's do the final winner.
Let's do the final winner.
And again, did you say
2
hours?
Not 2 hours. You have 48 hours to respond to my email, which I will hopefully find on your YouTube account page in the About section. So if you don't have your email address in your About section of your YouTube account, please go and do that so that I can reach out to you. You have 48 hours to respond with your affirmative that you know you've won and what you would like, and I will send it to you. So let's get it going. Pick another winner.
Here it goes.
Grand prize winner. Who's going to be? There's a B. Betty Randall. Hello, Betty Randall. If anybody knows Betty Randall or sees her in any other chats, if she's not here, Betty Randall, you have won our prize, our grand prize here.
Congratulations.
So I'm going to send you an email. You got 48 hours to respond to that email with whatever you want from our merch shop, from Spread Shop. And then I'm going to send your information over to Hoss, and you will be in the grand prize drawing on the 20th.
Awesome.
So there you go.
Congrats,
Betty Randall. Betty Randall. I feel like if I say it enough, then Betty Randall will in the thin air.
As a heads up, all that was designed by Ashley herself. So custom.
Yeah.
Look at Bruce. Betty Randall said to give it to me.
No, Bruce, you're terrible.
Such a nice guy,
I'm
Bruce.
surprised you didn't say that's my alter ego.
Well, he's probably just going to pass it along to Betty.
Are you going to let Betty Randall know?
Yeah, he's probably just going to take it and then deliver it from there.
Okay.
So the delivery man doesn't get upset. Bruce is always looking out
or,
for her.
Bruce, Betty. It could be his alter ego. Bruce, if you admit this is your alter ego.
Is Bruce single? Maybe he wants to meet Betty.
Bruce, are you single?
He's too busy getting swarms. If he is single.
That is so bad. My drag name.
He always has something ready to go.
Oh my gosh.
But that was like when Kaylee was doing her workshop. She was talking like every day she's out getting a swarm.
Yeah.
Like,
all the time.
I can't imagine.
All the time.
I'm sure she has fun.
And Jake from White House on the Hill was there, and I really wanted to go up and talk to him, but then I was like, Wednesday, I kind of said I didn't like your V videos, so then I felt really bad and didn't go up and talk to him.
You just said they were a little crazy.
They just kind of bothered me a little bit, which is totally fine. It works. It works for him. My drag name, I still can't get over that.
See, Rachel said, I'm so sad I've won on any of the channels. I'm not lucky at all.
Oh, Rachel, don't say that. Your time's coming.
Yep.
Your time's coming. Hey,
when
it rains, it pours, both good and bad.
I haven't won. We got you.
Okay.
Totally understood. But
I get it.
There's still more opportunities out there. I don't know how many.
Today was the last day to be drawn.
Okay.
So there might be others going on. So if there's anybody else drawing.
On the West Coast, it's still early.
Yes.
So they might be doing it.
Yes, 100%. I'm going to also have this when this kind of goes like as a video.
Did you say was in there total? There was quite a few. Like it
he
really ramped up. Yeah.
What I'm going to do though is I'm going to put the names of the winners down in the description once this is no longer like a live and posts as a video, so that if their winners come back and they're unsure, then they can see it down in the description. And then I will also leave directions for how they can contact me. So that should be fun.
Oh, Adrian says she already posted her drawing. So
you already posted your drawing. Here you go.
Hopefully those winners are aware.
The trick is to comment the same comment on every video. Bruce,
I don't know if it worked.
You are a bad influence. You didn't win.
Yeah.
You didn't, unless, like I said, this is your drag.
Best of luck to Betty in the grand finale.
Yes.
Because you won on our channel. We hope you win at Hoss's drawing.
Yes,
that'd be
100%.
Awesome. Hopefully
so we've got some crazy stuff going on this week. Obviously, I already have a video ready for this week. Surprising the crap out of myself.
Funny how like 7 hours in the car to HOA and 7 hours back gave you plenty of time to edit. She was in the car editing quite a bit.
I think he's taking a swing at me for not driving.
No.
You answered no really fast. Really, really fast.
Hey, you got a video done.
I did get a video done, 100%. So what we're going to do this coming week, you're going to get a video, hopefully maybe 2. I might hold it. It depends because we're it's getting really busy around here. So I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to do. So at least 1 a week. So we're going to have a video this week. Then on Wednesday, we're going to have another live, and we're going to talk to you about what we learned from HOA and how we want to implement things, what stuck with us, and how we're going to work that into our homestead here. And then on Saturday night, y'all, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be interviewing with Sweeney's Creek, Bomber Steve from the land down under. We'll be talking with him. He is an Australian YouTuber. For those of you that don't know, it's going to be a super fun time.
Awesome channel. Always has something going on, so that will be a very lively talk.
Yes, it'll be super fun.
Yep.
It'll be super fun and interesting, and you guys all should be there.
Yep.
But I think we're going to go ahead and sign off because we do have to work tomorrow.
Adrian said you are doing so good on your videos. I'm really proud of you.
I really appreciate that because I was telling Mark, I'm like, I don't know how I'm doing, if these make sense or if they're good.
Like you were saying a little bit ago, like the HOA gave us some inspiration. Actually, was getting a little bit of, content creator burnout a little bit. We had some projects going around the farm. We're like, what's the direction here? HOA really gave us a chance to clear our heads and give us some inspiration and drive and direction.
Yes, I completely.
Awesome.
I completely agree. Yeah. And Adrian, like seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate hearing that because I know all of us as content creators, we need someone to tell us like if we're doing a good job, and I 100%, I really appreciate that. But I gotta leave. I gotta go. I gotta sleep, guys.
Yep.
I will see you guys on Wednesday. Check out our video. It's going to drop some point this week. We'll see you guys Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Have a great night.
Have a good night. Bye.